TLC family and everybody else joining us this evening. Tonight I want to talk to you about the common reading plans we get to read the Bible. There are a few approaches that we can follow in doing this. This means we want to read the Bible straight through. The approach is usually that we read the Bible in a calendar year. There are lots of different plans that you can find either at the Christian bookstore or on the internet. And this basically revolves around the thing that you've got to read 3 chapters in a day to be able to read the Bible through in one calendar year. However, it is suggested that you read 5 chapters a day. So if for some reason you do miss a day, that you don't land up having to catch up so much chapters, because if you play catch up, you become despondent, you become negative, and it becomes easy to give up and say, this is too hard, I'm not going to do this. So in order to make it easier for yourself, try and read a chapter or 2 extra every day to allow for those 1 or 2 days that you cannot get to reading your 3 chapters that you're supposed to be reading every day. The different approaches you can follow in obtaining this goal is by reading the Bible from Genesis to Revelations. So basically you'll just read your chapters every day and you'll put a mark in the Bible, and tomorrow you'll carry on reading where you stopped the day before. The second approach you can follow is by alternating between the Old and the New Testament. The same will apply here. You'll keep a mark in the Old Testament and a mark in the New Testament, and you'll just carry on reading where you stopped. The other approach that you can do is by reading a portion of the Old Testament and a chapter in Proverbs and a chapter in Psalms. So today I'll read a chapter in the Old Testament, I'll read a chapter in Proverbs, and I'll read a chapter in Psalms. And then the next day I'll read a chapter in the New Testament, a chapter in Psalms, and a chapter in Proverbs. So that is by playing around with the different options that you've got. The other option that we have is by reading the Bible chronologically. So most people understand that the Bible, we find the format of the Bible currently is not in chronological order, but it's basically arranged by category. So we get the books of Moses, the historical books, the poetry books, and then the prophets. So in order to be able to read the Bible in chronological order, you've got to find a plan out there that is based on chronological order, or you also get a chronological Bible that you can purchase to give you the option to do this. Then the last option that you have is reading the Bible topically. So this is not a very common way to read through the Bible, but it can be very rewarding. So in order for you to do this, you need to purchase a topical Bible, such as Nave's Topical Bible. In this case, you would read the main entries that are given in the full beginning with ablution and going through zeal. There are study Bibles that focus on various themes. So those who have crafted these Bibles do so with the idea of emphasizing certain aspects of the Word of the God. Example of this include the Spirit for Life Bible, the Life Application Bible, the Maxwell Leadership Bible, or the Christian Counselor's New Testament. When you read these Bibles, and the comments that are made, it becomes somewhat of a topical study. So these are the various options that you have in order to read the Bible through in a calendar year. You can choose whatever option is best for you and whatever option works for you. But the main thing to remember when you read the Bible is to make sure that you understand what you read. Spend time and maybe read it a second time through. It's not just something that you're doing to say, I've read the Bible through in 1 year. Take the time and make the effort to make sure that you understand and that you take the time to really take in what you are reading in order to really make this worthwhile by reading the Bible through in 1 year.